Hello, welcome to another video from Avenue X looking at Chinese dramaland in the past week. Let's get right into it. First, there's a drama that has just announced yesterday that it's gonna go live on March the 6th, which is the 猎罪图鉴 Under the Skin crime drama led by Tan Jianci and Jin Shijia. Tan Jianci plays a genius painter who can draw people just by description, whereas Jin Shijia plays a policeman who has to pair up with him and work together to solve cases. Classic two guys come together, form a team, solve cases, and develop their friendship. In terms of like how far would the friendship go, I have no idea. These days, probably not anywhere, otherwise it wouldn't pass censorship. I will definitely 100% without a doubt check it out, okay? I guarantee that. And if it's worth watching, I'll for sure let people know. Then let's move on to talk about dramas at other stages of production. First, a couple of trailers about a couple of projects. Number 1, 七十吉祥. English title, The Seventh Generation. Still don't think that English title actually makes much sense. But anyway, it's a fantasy drama led by Ding Yuxi and Yang Chaoyue. It already started production and they just released a new trailer. It's very conceptual and it's all very, very white in costume. Typical 仙侠 that it's like they robbed a curtain shop and took out all its white cloth and fabric. But if you look at the other stylings of those characters in production shots, it's actually rather colorful and very wide range of hair tied up, hair put down, sort of more godlike looking and more human-like looking. There's armory, there's all type of stuff. So it could be actually rather interesting to look at. Also, there's the drama that has just released a trailer. Didn't say when it's gonna come, but it does give you the vibe that it's gonna come very soon. It's a contemporary romantic high school setting drama that's pretty much taking the old setup of body swap or spirit swap. Depends on how you look at it. It happens again. Last year we've had The Day of Becoming You. This year the drama is called 反转人生. When you be me. I know what it means, okay? But come on, that English is grammatically not making sense. So this drama, we're gonna have a female and a male lead. They're gonna swap their body again and just play out the scenario and see who can write the more funny version. And this drama is gonna be led by Zhou Yiran and Ma Sichao. Pretty sure they're gonna make it really fun. Because these two actors, they totally work for comedy. As long as it's funny, right? I can watch like 100 dramas with body swap scenarios because it's just naturally really fun. It totally depends on the details and how you write it and how well the actors can bring that to life. Also during this week, a film has released the trailer. It is the Zhu Yilong-led film 人生大事, which has gone through a couple of name changes. Right now, the English title is Lighting Up the Stars. I don't think they're gonna change anymore. Probably gonna stick with it because it sounds so positive. These days it can only be positive. Whereas the film actually talks about cremation, human body turning to H2O and carbon. This film has released a proper trailer that gives you an idea about the main characters, what they are like, and what kind of main conflict this film is depicting. And then most of the main characters use is a local dialect, which is a useful thing in film to add that bit of reality. This film, if nothing weird happens, is gonna go into cinema in China on April the 2nd because that runs into the Qingming Festival. That's one of the most important traditional festivals in China where people go to pay respect to their ancestors. So it's definitely aimed at that period of holiday and festival, and also its theme is about people dying and mortuary and funeral business. Couldn't be more perfect. Also during this week, a contemporary drama has just got the license to air, so technically they can just air it like tomorrow. It's a Tencent drama called 大博弈, English name unconfirmed yet. 博弈, the word means game theory. If you've watched that film, you probably know what that is. It's circled around a very important factories, ups and downs, and it's running, and it has a lot of that power play, struggle, all types of things going on. Looking very exciting, a little bit too exciting. On the brink of actually breakout physical fight of the competition and stuff. And this drama is led by Qin Hao and Wan Qian. Yeah, just because of the two leads, I probably will check it out when it airs, just not sure when. Also, during this week, the drama 与君初相识, The Blue Whisper, fantasy drama led by 迪丽热巴人家伦 platform has come out to call for advertiser. So it feels like they're aiming at March and April, airing during those 2 months at some point. Then during this week, Guangdian has announced quite a few projects, which are all gonna start shooting from March to, let's say, April. That's the time these productions are gonna go into production. And they're all called the important projects that's led by Guangdian, the NRTA, National Radio and Television Administration. The official projects. This type of projects, we've had a lot last year. For example, the Beyond, 超越 is a Guangdian-led project, and you can feel the vibe in it. Usually important dramas that have certain kind of historical point of existence and tasks on them are the Guangdian projects. So I looked at a couple of them that are all gonna start shooting. They haven't announced the casting yet, probably in the stage of keeping it a secret at this moment, but within 2 months we're gonna know pretty much about all 4 projects that they've just announced, and they all look very, very interesting. They just pick one particular thing that's like really, really in now, topics people are interested in, and then go at it. And it includes some really good production companies taking on those tasks. First, a drama called 大考, The Big Examination, and it's focused on 2020's one-of-a-kind China's 高考, National College Entrance Examination, the biggest exam of the nation due to COVID. And 高考 happens at the beginning of every June in China, so that was only a couple of months after the outbreak. Talking about a couple of middle school involved, teachers, parents, students, as you can imagine. Then there's also a drama called 县委大院. Not sure how it's gonna get translated. It doesn't have an English official title yet. 县 means county. 委 is the short for the party committee. So it's the organization, governmental and party organization running a county. So you know already this is going to be not about metropolis and big city. It's going to be focused on a county level, and it's going to have leaders and the people living in that area and all their conflicts and dramas. And why I have a really good feeling about this one, and I hope it's gonna be an interesting one, is first, it's gonna be produced by Zhengwu Yangguang, and the director is Kong Sheng, the best director, okay, of Zhengwu Yangguang. He is the leading director of Nirvana. He is the leading director of Shanghaiqing Mining Town. For this drama, they did similar things as Mining Town. They had the writer going to a Hunan province's county level local government and stay there for a couple of months, just watching how people work and write the script from that ground up. Very similar to Mining Town, which also had a lot of field study done by writers before they put together a script. Haven't announced who are gonna be the leading actors, but I have a feeling it's definitely gonna repeat quite a few actors that you see from Mining Town. It's just the type of drama that will cast this type of actors. Don't know who's gonna lead it, but whoever, I hope it's gonna turn out to be another Mining Town drama. I think it's safe. Kong Sheng is really good at controlling narratives, so cannot wait. Then there's also a project called 我们这10年. English title Our Times, gonna start shoot around April. It's another 单元剧, the unit drama. They're gonna focus on 10 different stories of people's lives from 2012 to 2022. They haven't been super clear about exactly what are the 10 different units are about, but think about 在一起, the COVID drama that had different directors, different crews making totally different stories about that. This is similar. Then there's another drama that has been said will start shooting this month called 重中之重, The Power Source. Look at the poster. You already know what industry it's gonna be talking about. It's about engineering, about very high-end, heavy, big mechanical machine production industry, which is very important to China. And the story is going to be focused on a specific company's turbulent history. and particularly recent 5 to 10 years of huge changes that has happened to this industry in China. Not sure how specific they're gonna get with this particular company, whether they're gonna use its real name or use a fake fictional name of it, but it does feel it may have something to do with this. We shall see. This is a huge company and huge brand and very important and has extremely exciting history in recent decade. If any of my audiences happen to be working in this industry, or in your work you need to use stuff produced by them, you probably know some about it. Anyway, so this is also a project that's about to go. All these 4 projects I've just mentioned, they're all NRTA led. Pretty much you can be sure, even if they include traffic actors, it has to be the traffic actors that are reliable. Right? They can first do acting properly, and then let's talk about anything else. First, they need to fulfill the basic requirement of being able to act. So that's everything I've collected during this week. Thank you for watching Avenue X. Hope everyone has a great March, and I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.